Hello everybody, my name is Moises and today I will be informing you about Padlet. I will talk about what Padlet is, 2 ways to utilize Padlet, and how we can use Padlet to connect with both students and their families. So here's what Padlet is. Padlet is a collaborative place for teachers and students. Teachers and students can create digital boards full of ideas or information. Padlet is viewable and editable on computers, laptops, tablets, and smartphones. This makes Padlet pretty equitable for any kind of device that someone might have. There is both a free and paid version of Padlet. The free version allows you to create up to 3 Padlet boards. I like that you can reuse one Padlet as many times as you need. Personally, I continue to use one and add to the Padlet every week. So, what are some ways that you could utilize Padlet? Today I will be providing you with 2 examples of how you can utilize Padlet. Although I am only showing you 2 ways to use Padlet, I still wanted to provide you with a list of 20 different ways you can use Padlet in your classroom. Feel free to take a quick screenshot. The first way I think you could best use Padlet is with resource gathering. Because Padlet essentially works as your very own educational Pinterest, you can use Padlet to store all the digital learning resources your students need. Going hand in hand is making Padlet a class hub for students and parents to collaborate with likes and comments. Let me show you what I mean. Here, you can see my personal Padlet that I use for my pre-K class. I have gathered all the resources that I use for our weekly focus. I have even added my Zoom link so that parents can have it available when they need it. I have organized all my subjects in columns so that parents can better identify the resources they seek. As you can see, I have literacy, math, science, social studies, and even read alouds that I do for my students. There are many different Padlets made available for you to use on Padlet. And when you sign in, you can see on the upper right hand side have all your personalization and privacy settings that you can play with. The really great thing about resource gathering is that you can just add to one Padlet board every week and share it with whoever you wish. This brings us to our final share out. The second way we can utilize Padlet is by sharing it on my class webpage, Seesaw, or Class Dojo. Here's what the process looks like. After copying the link to my Padlet, I simply edit a page on my teacher webpage. Right here you can see that this is my webpage and I have added my weekly focus Padlet link. When I click on this link, it takes me directly to my Padlet, the same view that parents will get to see. I highly recommend this if you have your own teacher webpage. My parents are already trained to check for updates on my weekly webpage. If you do not have a webpage, you can use an awesome parent communication app called Class Dojo, which I will show you right here. On Class Dojo, you can share posts to your class story. I simply added a small message, like the one that you see on your screen, and I added the link. Finally, here's how you can share your Padlet board to your students. On Seesaw, we have the ability to assign activities, and on the design elements of Seesaw, you can actually add links. Like right here, we click on this link button, and I simply paste our Padlet activity for them. And once it's pasted, it will look a little something like this. I have added an arrow so that when students see the arrow, they know to click on the link and it's taken to our Padlet. Alrighty, that's all I have for you in this micro-learning video. I hope you were able to learn something new today. As always, here's my contact information. Thank you so much for joining me.